does not love it when there's a happy ending which satisfy everyone's hearts. So today, Anime Empyrean has brought to you the top 10 anime with the most satisfying happy endings. Please subscribe to the channel and also like this video if it somehow gives you any enjoyable anime. Mahiro Yasaka is just an ordinary high school student until one day he is suddenly attacked by a dangerous monster. Just when everything seems to be lost, he is saved by a silver-haired girl named Nyaruko, who claims to be the shape-shifting deity sent by the Space Defense Agency. She explains to Mahiro that the creature chasing him was an alien called Doesnt, who had planned on abducting and selling him as a slave. After rescuing him from the alien, the Lovecraftian deity falls madly in love with Mahiro and forces herself into his household, much to his chagrin. Moreover, they are soon joined by two others from the fictional universe, Fuko, a girl obsessed with Nyaruko, and Hasuda, a young boy easily mistaken for a beautiful female. Together, the three eccentric aliens protect Mahiro from the various extraterrestrial dangers, all the while making his life a living hell. Frazzle-haired middle schooler Inari Fushimi is less than average, she's painfully shy and horribly clumsy, but despite all this she is undeniably kind. Running about the winding streets of her hometown, she takes a shortcut through the local shrine and stumbles upon a small fox pup in a river. After rescuing him, her life takes a drastic turn. Grateful for rescuing the pup, the shrine goddess Okasama grants Inari a fragment of her power. Now, Inari has the ability to transform into anyone by shouting the magical phrase, Inari Konkan. Could this power also grant her the courage to convey her feelings to her crush, Kauji Tanbabashi? With her new heavenly ability and the fox spirit Khan, Inari forms a sincere friendship with Okasama, encounters more of the supernatural world, and learns that true love knows no bounds. First day of Naho Takamiya's high school is off to an uneasy start. After waking up late, she receives a strange letter addressed to her. However, the letter is from herself 10 years in the future. At first, Naho is skeptical of the note, yet after witnessing several events described to take place, she realizes the letter really is from her 26-year-old self. The note contained details that Naho's future life is filled with regrets, and she hopes that her younger self can correct the mistakes that were made in the past. The letter also warns her to keep a close eye on the new transfer student, Kakeru Nares. Naho must be especially careful in making decisions involving him, as Kakeru is not around in the future. With the letter as her guide, Naho now has the power to protect Kakeru before she comes to regret it once more. One day high school student Akihito Kanbara instinctively goes to save his fellow schoolmate, Mirai Kuriyama, from committing suicide. Following his pleas, Mirai suddenly stabs Akihito with a sword formed out of her own blood and is shocked to discover that Akihito is an immortal half-yomu, the offspring of a supernatural creature called a yomu and a human. After learning that Mirai is a spirit world warrior specialist who protect humans from being affected by Yomu and is the last surviving member of her spirit hunting clan. Their lives become intertwined as Akihito seeks to help Mirai to gain the confidence to kill Yomu so that she may stop attempting to kill him as practice. High school student Chio Sakura has a crush on schoolmate Yumetaru Mizaki. When she confesses her love to him, he mistakes her for a fan and gives her an autograph. When she says she wants to be with him, he invites her to the house and help her on some drawings. Sakura discovers that Mizaki is actually a renowned manga artist, working under the pen name Sakiko Yumano, and then she agrees to be his assistant to get more closer to him. Known for her semblance to the Sadako character of the Ring series, Savako Kuronuma is given the nickname Sadako and misunderstood to be a frightening and malicious like her fictional counterpart, despite having a timid and sweet nature. Longing to make friends and live a normal life, Savako is naturally drawn to the cheerful and friendly Shouta Kazuhaya, the most popular boy in her class. From their first meeting, Savako has admired Kazuhaya's ability to be the center of attention and aspires to be like him. When Kazuhaya organizes a test of courage for the entire class and encourages her to attend, Savako sees this as an opportunity to get along with her classmates, starting with Ayan Yano and Chizuru Yoshida. Through each new encounter and emotion she experiences, Savako believes that meeting Kazuhaya has changed her for the better. Little does Savako know, her presence has also changed Kazuhaya. Dismissed as a hopeless loser by those around him, 27-year-old Arata Kazaki bounces around from one job to another after quitting his first company. His unremarkable existence takes a sharp turn when he meets Ryu Yoke, a member of the Real Life Research Institute, who offers Arata the opportunity to change his life for the better with the help of a mysterious pill. Taking it without a second thought, Arata awakens the next day to find that his appearance has reverted to that of a 17-year-old. Arata soon learns that he is now the subject of a unique experiment and must attend high school as a transfer student for 1 year. Though he initially believes it will be a cinch due to his superior life experience, Arata is proven horribly wrong on his first day. He flunks all his tests, is completely out of shape, and can't keep up with the new school policies that have cropped up in the last 10 years. Furthermore, Ryu has been assigned to observe him, bringing Arata endless annoyance. Real life follows Arata's struggle to adjust to his hectic new lifestyle and avoid repeating his past mistakes, all while slowly discovering more about his fellow classmates. With a new school year comes a new crowd of classmates, and for their final year of junior high, aspiring writer Kataru Azumi and track team member Akane Mizuno end up in the same class. Though initially complete strangers, a few chance encounters stir an innocent desire within their hearts. A yearning gaze, a fluttering heart, the hallmarks of young love slip into their lives as fate brings their paths to a cross. However, Kataru and Akane discover that it is not always straightforward. Despite the comfort they find in each other's company, heartache and anxiety come hand in hand with pursuing the feelings in their hearts. With the uncertainty of how the other truly feels, and as well as the competing affections of those around them, the road ahead is unclear. Even so, under the shining light of a beautiful full moon, Kataru gathers his courage to ask Akane a single question, one that forever changes their quiet relationship. The story follows Satoru Fujinuma, a young man living in Chiba, who somehow possesses an ability known as revival that sends him back in time, moments before a life-threatening incident, enabling him to prevent it from happening again. When his mother is murdered by an unknown assailant in his own home, Satoru's ability suddenly sends him back 18 years into the past. Now an elementary schooler in Hokkaido again, Satoru is given the opportunity to not only save his mother, but also prevent a kidnapping incident that took the lives of 3 of his childhood friends, in which 2 are his classmates and 1 young girl, studying at a different school nearby. Kazaya Kuju is a foreign student at St. Marguerite Academy, a luxurious boarding school in the southern European country of Seville. Originally from Japan, his jet black hair and dark brown eyes cause his peers to shun him and give him the nickname Black Reaper, based on a popular urban legend about the traveler who brings death in the spring. On a day like any other, Kuju visits the school's extravagant library in search of ghost stories. However, his focus soon changes as he becomes curious about a golden strand of hair on the stairs. The steps lead him to a large garden and a beautiful doll-like girl known as Victorique de Blois, whose complex and imaginative foresight allows her to predict their futures that are now intertwined. With more mysteries quickly developing, including the appearance of a ghost ship and an alchemist with the power of transmutation, Victorique and Kuju, bound by fate and their unique skills, have no choice but to rely on each other.